Oh, what's up? What's up? We are back.
Yes, we are. Welcome back to Laced Up Podcast. No better way than to relaunch than by having Ben Bywater on again. And actually, Ben is going to be with us every episode now. Ben, tell them what we're doing.
Absolute pleasure. We wanted to do like just some organic, but like after every game, kind of get a little recap, kind of dive into what happened, but kind of off script. It doesn't need to be as formal, but I think it'd be fun. We kind of talked about it. I think this has been something in the works, but we were just like, let's do something every week where it's like we can actually dive into what happened, give people just like an inside look.
The fans deserve it.
They do. They had to sit through a tough one Saturday. So
they did.
Let's give them the nitty gritty.
Let's break that down though. Kansas, what happened? What went wrong? What was good? Where was? Because first half was great. I mean, yeah. Especially with all the adversity from like just from a whole team perspective, the way we handled it, like it was good. It was in a good. We're going in the right direction.
I agree. I think like, dude, as like when you're playing, like people don't realize like there's a lot of anxiety like as a fan, but like as a player, like when it's a tight game at halftime, like you're still a little nervous. Like going into halftime, you're like, okay, like we still got a lot of ball left to play.
Yeah.
Right. We were up 17-14 a half.
Right.
But like you're still like, okay, like it's a dogfight. It's like punch, like the game is not decided. A lot of times you go into halftime and like you're feeling good, right? I mean, I think Kansas, like,
right.
I felt at least on defense, I'm like, okay, we got to be locked in the second half, otherwise it's going to slip away from us.
Well, because they're a scary team.
Yeah.
Like, because the thing about them is their whole goal is to just confuse you and try to like catch you off guard. And so if you aren't locked in, like that's when it starts to slip. So you go into halftime, it's always scary. Actually, halftime is my least favorite part of the game, to be honest. I hate it because like feel of halftime, because if you just play good, it's like, okay, now we got to get back. Like you can't let off the gas. But then if you played bad, it's like, oh, we're going to get chewed out. So it's like, I hate halftime.
Dude,
but
that's terrible.
But no, yeah, I think that's the problem with those guys, and what makes them dangerous is if you come out and you aren't locked in, boom, they hit you with a couple misdirections. Now you're flustered. Once they see you're flustered, you're in trouble.
I agree. And, dude, it's weird because it's like when you're playing good teams, it's all about who makes less mistakes.
That's all it is.
Right? Like we had those we had two turnovers that led to touchdowns.
Right.
You can't do that, dude. Like you look at the NFL games, bro, every Sunday, it's like 17-21.
Right.
It's like 14-17. It's literally like whoever won the turnover battle is going to win the game.
Right.
And we didn't do that, on Saturday. So,
right.
But like that just goes to show like you play good ball. Everyone's good. Everyone's a good athlete. Everyone's assignment sound. It's who's going to make those like little plays. So obviously we didn't make them, had a few turnovers. It's all good though. It's all good.
We didn't have enough turnovers ourselves on defense. That's the real killer. It's like, because I mean, turnovers are going to happen. Quarterbacks are going to throw picks. People are going to fumble. Like that's part of the game.
Yeah.
But it's like you said, the turnover battle. You know what? I'm going to be honest. I told Cam this the other day. I think the biggest play of the game is actually his pick that got called back. Think about that.
That's true.
Think about that.
Because we were in a good spot.
That puts them at like the 35 with the ball.
Oh, yeah.
And that's back-to-back stops for us.
And it flips like the momentum.
Right.
The momentum is such a big thing. People don't really – as I've gotten older in college football, I've realized like, the coaches are always like, hey, sideline, bring the juice. Like, come on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was young, I was like, okay, like, yeah. But, like, as I've gotten older, you realize, like, when the sideline's dead and it's crickets, you can just feel the game slipping, bro.
The worst feeling.
Dude,
it's like feeling.
Horrible.
Having a good sideline's huge.
And I love – he got armed robbery on that call. That was ridiculous. Yeah, I did not think he tugged. I was right there. I ran towards him when he picked it.
It's just so, like – you can call that on probably every play. Like,
yeah,
if that's your pass interference, like you can call that on every play. Just from a DB perspective, like that's how you have to play. You
have to play hands on. You have to.
You can't guard people if you don't. So
I got bailed out in the Arkansas game. There was like a third down. Yeah, and they ran one of the receivers ran like this middle route. Yeah, and I shoved him, pushed off, and then like sank back, and they threw it right to him, and he got the first down. But like. They called offensive PI on him because he hit me.
Oh, really?
Anyways, I got bailed out that play.
That's funny.
So you win some, you lose some.
So, but what are the positives coming out of Kansas?
Dude, The hard part is, bro, we got beat up.
Yeah.
We got beat up that game. Like, I
It is.
think we lost. I don't think any of them are season enders, but like, we had fourth quarter, we were definitely playing
Right.
with some depth, which, dude, I mean, when you're a young bull, like getting those opportunities, like you got to make the most of them.
For
And
sure.
so, like, I'm happy for the youngins, but we got like, that's as I've realized that we're playing big games.
Yeah.
The devs got to step up, and they did. I thought they did well.
For sure.
But yeah, dude, tough gig, bro.
Right.
Tough gig. But I mean, positives.
Positives.
I thought Keaton played a good game.
He did.
Keaton played a really good game.
The thing about Keaton that I really like is he does a good job of handling adversity.
For sure.
Like, if you look at his interceptions this year, a lot of them have come off like tipped balls, him getting hit as he's throw, like weird things, and it doesn't rattle him. Like, he's the same all the time. That's good. That's good to see in a quarterback.
For sure.
Because that's like, you need that. He's leading the team. Like, worst thing, your quarterback comes off the field, he's just like flustered. Like, there's nothing more demoralizing.
It's a done deal.
So, no, positives, I would say, number one thing I took away from it is I didn't feel like we played good at all. And, like, with all the things that were stacked up against us, it was still, I mean, really a one-score game. They scored at the end. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I take that as a positive. I look at, okay, what can we take out of this? And that was the biggest thing for me. It's like, okay, we played like crap the whole second half. We had, like, the turnover battle. We were so far behind, and we still was only a one-score game. It's like, okay, clean up a couple things. And
For sure.
So that's the way I look
Different
at
outcome.
it.
I agree.
Because I don't like to look at the negatives very much anyways. I'm kind of a, how can we learn?
Yeah. Glass half full type guy.
Yeah, try to be.
Dude, how's the noggin?
Oh, it's good.
By the way, if you guys didn't know, play one versus Arkansas, our boy goes 10 toes down with KJ Jefferson. Play one, gets a little knee to the temple, gets a knee to the dome. I'm on the field, and the first few plays of the game, like, bullets are flying. You're like a deer in the headlights. You're just like trying not to mess up.
It takes you a minute to settle in.
It takes you a minute, like, for the adrenaline to settle in. So I get up and I'm like, I just see you stumbling, like falling to the ground. I'm like, I thought you were on the other side of the field, but how's the noggin? Are you better?
No, we're good now. It was actually kind of weird because I got a concussion, but I never really had any concussion symptoms after, like, obviously once I got my bearings back.
Yeah.
But
came back to earth.
Bro, it was so frustrating. Worked so hard all spring, all summer. Like, started at the bottom of it. I remember day one, we roll in there, and spring ball, Coach Hill rolls out the safeties. And I'm 13 of 13. Actually, I might have been 12. I might have been 12 of 13. I'll give myself one. I think it might have been 12 of 13. I'm just like, here it goes, right?
Yeah.
Work my way up. First game starting against an SEC team.
So sick.
I was so hyped up.
Sick.
Run down there on kickoff, and then first play of the game, I got my eyes on my tight end. He rocks back. That's why I was right next to you.
Fill the gap.
And then KJ Jefferson, he ends up going to the backside gap. And I'm just like, that wasn't even really my gap, but, like, my guy was right there. So I'm like, I'm going to make
ball player. Just a ball player.
So I go get my nose down. Dude's 6'4", 250. I'm like, I better get low. And I go low, and I duck my head, and his knee hits me right in the side of the ear. Dude. And it just felt like there was a magnet on my forehead on the ground. Like, everything was just spinning. Nothing. It didn't hurt, but it was just like, holy cow. Like, and it kind of felt like, you ever tried to stand up with someone on your back? Like,
yeah,
you
it's
someone,
like you're just pulling you to the ground.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. I was trying to stand up. It felt like there was
miserable.
A freaking 100-pound backpack on me. So, but yeah, once I went to the locker room. You know, obviously, like, when you stumble like that, they're never gonna let you back in the game. But
trainers are freaking off their rockers trying to make sure you're good,
especially with head and neck stuff. Like, you don't really want to mess around with it. So but I'm good now. Could have played last week. I ran down on special teams last week a little bit, which was good. Got my kind of got a couple licks in, but talked to Coach Hill, and he's like, I just didn't want to throw you in that game. He's like, in a pinch, I felt like I could have, but I didn't ever really. He's like, I don't think it really came down to that. So
yeah.
So we'll be fresh.
You gotta be smart, dude. You say that going low, and I think for a lot of players, like, dude, you think going low is like a smart business decision,
right?
Like, I always thought, okay, dude, if a big boy's running at me, I'm going low,
right?
Dude, it's not a business decision. I'm telling you, you get more hurt going low than you do going head up, in my opinion. Like, and. Because I remember, like, I busted 2 shoulders going low. Like, Audric Estime, the Notre Dame running back last year, like, I swear the Red Sea parted, bro, and he ran at me full speed. And I was like, looking back, dude, I should have just taken it on the chin and just
Bro.
gotten ran over. But I went low, blew my shoulder out. But all right, for all you kids, for the people out there that, you know, need to tackle big, strong men, just go toes. Just go head up with them. Because you get on the temple and the side of the head, dude, that's the most dangerous, bro.
It is, yeah.
Because you like, a lot of times too, bro, like when I'm in there and like you think like I'm trying to protect myself, but then when you expose your temple, dude, that's when you get rocked. But if you just like take it on the chin, dude, that's when it's a lot.
It's so weird.
The strongest part of your head is
you put your face right on him.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, you're like, I'm good.
It sounds so weird. It's so hard to like
contradictory.
Trust. Yeah, but once you get used to just putting your face on people, it doesn't hurt. Like, I agree. It's weird, but it's hard to it's like that's a learned behavior. Yeah, for sure.
Like very few people are natural. Like just throw their face in there and like it takes people a while. Like you play QB, bro, and now you're getting dirty in the trenches. Like you can become a hitter. It just takes a minute.
Yeah. For sure.
So
yeah, dome's good. What about you? You had some
just dinged up the shoulder a little bit. The other one though. So we'll be good. We're just meeting with doctors right now, so we don't know exactly. I'm not out right now, but yeah, we'll just figure it out, dude.
Just kind of feeling it out.
Throw up a few prayers and, you know, walk around the park and, you know, weigh my options. So yeah, we'll be good. It was third quarter, dude. Because it kind of slipped last week. Like, it slipped versus Arkansas. So it slipped a little bit. I felt good all week going into practice. So then, dude, homeboy just, like, ran right into my shoulder. It felt like a freaking 50 cal to the socket, bro.
Yeah.
It just, like, dude, it exploded. I was like, no way. Like, not again.
Just that feeling when it hits, like, oh.
Oh, dude, have you ever had a shoulder go?
No, I'm going to knock on some wood.
Knock on some wood, bro. Like, I never thought it was going to be shoulder guy.
Yeah.
Just boom, boom, boom. I was like, what the heck, dude?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but
I'm not a shoulder guy. I'm not labeling myself as a shoulder guy. Like, we're good. We're good. So yeah, the shoulder's good. We'll be good. We'll play, but just need to get my strength back. So this week we are trying to figure some stuff out, but we'll keep it light. We're not jumping the gun. We're not jumping to conclusions.
Good.
We're just being positive here.
So as far as the Arkansas game though, how big was that, do you think, for the boys?
Dude, big. Especially when you're driving, I'm telling you, bro, when you're driving up to the stadium and you like are looking up, like you're breaking your neck looking at the stadium, you're like, I'm about to play in this, like
that thing was vertical.
It's like a coliseum, bro.
If you weren't there, you were in, like, I walked in, I was like, this is a little bit claustrophobic because you're just surrounded. There's no gaps in the stadium of the fan. Like it goes straight from fans to like that whatever they had in that north end zone or whatever.
Like the building or whatever.
Yeah, but there's no gaps. You're 100%, and it's on top of you. That was so cool. I thought it was so
cool.
sick. I thought it would be a little louder for how like compact it is, but
when everyone's just turned up and having a good time, they just don't want to scream, I guess.
I don't know.
All the people from Arkansas. So, but dude, I think that's another thing. Like people don't realize how like playing, like how important home field advantage is versus away.
Yeah.
Right. Like I look at Colorado playing Oregon this week, and like, bro, playing at Oregon is hard to do, bro. Like playing at Arkansas, like that's not an easy thing to do. No. Actually, on defense though, like, bro, when you're playing defense, like
it's nice.
Yeah, it's nice because
it's
quiet. But when you're at home, dude, I can't even hear. I'm like signaling to my guys. I'm like, we're doing this. Like,
but how fun is that, dude? When you got the juice flowing, you got Lavelle bouncing. When they do that, when Cosmo does that thing with the drums in between the third and the fourth quarter,
that's fire.
That's probably my favorite thing. I'm so turned up.
Do you tap in? Like, do you watch the Cougarettes when they go? And like, do you watch?
It depends on how much I'm playing. If I'm
playing back up at the stands, you're like, what's up?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm always like, I look at the Jumbotron quite a bit.
Yeah.
Like if I'm on it, you know, timeouts or whatever, I'm looking at the Jumbotron, like moving around, seeing if I can find myself on there.
For sure. There's like it's like a kickoff huddle. You're like
yeah,
moving to the back and like looking up at the Jumbotron, trying to see yourself.
Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm like totally tapped into it, but I'm aware of kind of what's going on.
You have to be.
I'm an atmosphere guy. So it's like,
just enjoy it, baby.
What's going on is huge for me. So
no, dude, I feel that. It's playing at home is crazy, dude. Lavelle gets jumping, which is dope,
Bro.
Which is so dope. I feel bad for the other teams when they come in because
for real, they have to battle so many. Especially think about like
we get loud too.
We get loud. You got the elevation. You got
that's not an easy task.
No, Lavelle's legit.
Shout out to them.
Shout out
to the other teams that come in and get a dub because that's hard to do.
No, for sure. Okay. We got Cincinnati. Speaking of coming to Lavelle, we got Cincinnati coming this week.
We do.
What's your thoughts?
They're going to be good. They're going to be good. I mean, they went to the college football playoff a few years ago, so
yeah,
can't knock them. They're going to be good. I mean,
physical.
Good team. They got our boy George Udo over there. Shout out George Udo.
George.
No free shout outs. George Udo, number 43. It's our boy.
Love it.
He played with us the past 4 years, so hope to see him out there balling. You always do. You always got to root for the success of your boys, no matter where they go. You know.
He's a good dude. He's a nice guy.
Nice guy.
Because I remember in the spring we were doing the special teams drill.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, he like gives me this tip. I'm like, bro, you never talk, and like you just went out of your way to like give me a tip. Like cool. I was like, that's awesome, bro. Like cool. I like you. So.
Yeah, cool cat for sure, dude. Freak athlete.
Oh, good dude.
How are you feeling, bro? You're about to step in and go crazy.
I'm excited. They're physical. Their backs run hard. So
yeah,
I mean, it is what it is. You wrap up,
gang tackle,
get after him, get 11 hands to the ball. I don't know. I mean, I don't really. It's so weird. Like, I think because I played quarterback before, I felt so much weight on my shoulders that now, like, I just have to do my job. Like, it sounds, I mean, obviously easier said than done, but that's the way my mind looks at it. And that's why I don't have as much anxiety now. Like, I just relax. It's like, if I just do literally what I'm asked to do and what I practice all week, like, I don't really have to worry about anything else. Like, I don't got to make any spectacular plays. And so it's like, for me, I mean, I'm probably older than almost everybody I'm playing. Like,
I know. I always think about it. It's like
I'm playing against kids.
I've been on a mission, bro. I'm like playing against infants. Well, dude, that's what
like I'm married. Like,
I got a job. Like I do 9 to 5.
Have you seen that stuff they post on Instagram? It's like so and so. Like they post something about Bo Nix the other day. Like Bo Nix played against Justin Herbert,
and Justin Herbert's been in the league for 5 years or whatever.
Yeah, and I'm like. And I'm older than both of them. Like, you know what I mean? It's like...
Dude, it's so, like, demoralizing.
It is.
Me and Isaac, we always talk about Zion Williamson. We're like, dude, Zion's, like, a year younger than us. It's just going stupid, bro. Like, a $200 million contract. Dude, those are, like... That's just, like, the one in a million, though. Mm-hmm. What I was saying, though, is, like, dude, when you're first, like... Obviously, you played some college football, but, like, when you're first kind of getting your toes wet, like, on the field and, like, getting a start or you're getting playing time, like, all the coaches want to see is you... Can they trust you?
Oh, it's
right.
All.
That's all they want is like, will I lose my job if I put this guy in, or am like, are we gonna be okay? And if you can like gain the trust, that's when like they'll trust you to be on the field, and then the big plays will come.
Right.
Like we just talked about, like you just have to do your 111th, and then it'll all work out.
Bro, they trust you. Like the biggest thing, and also it's like, what is your coach like? What's he into? Like Coach Hill's big on like just be aggressive, like be physical, and it's like. I feel like it's one of my strengths is I get after it.
You do.
So, I'm excited for this week. I really am. I kind of like that it's a short week. Kind of gives us the opportunity.
Yeah, you don't gotta like wait. There's no waiting. It's just go.
Bro, and it goes quick. Like we'll have a practice today, and then
you're really like
then we got to
locked in.
A helmets practice, and then like then you're staying at the hotel. So,
no, dude, I like your game, bro. Like it's fun. Because a guy who, like, I feel like the past 4 years I wasn't as aggressive. Like, right, just the defense we were in was, hey, you're fitting off of each other, right?
Right.
I think there's pros and cons to every defense, right? So, like,
sure.
I did make some plays in that defense. I loved it. But it's just different. Like, Hill loves, like, he doesn't care if you miss the tackle if you're going 100 miles an hour.
Right.
Right? And you fly in there.
Right.
He don't care. Right. Whereas in the past, it was, hey, scallop, right? Long stride, short stride. Right here, boom, boom, boom. Like, give up a yard or two, but make the tackle.
Right.
It's just different, dude. So,
oh, for sure.
Your game is dope, dude. You remind me a little bit of my boy Bo Tanner, dude. Just a high roller. Just fly in there and just kill somebody.
Nah,
might miss, but we're going to go hit somebody, bro.
I was telling someone this morning, actually. My Little League coach, his name was Coach Hill as well. So I just, a lot of Coach Hills in my life. But he told me when I was in 5th grade, he said, I don't care if you make a mistake, but make it full speed. And ever since then, I've been like, oh, cool. Like,
that's
if
sick.
You're like, oh, what do I do? Just pull the trigger. Like, because you've already made the mistake. So just
by hesitating.
Around. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's like, and obviously, ideally, don't make mistakes. But whatever you do, go full speed. And that's just kind of how I play. Dude. And it's just like, it's one of the few things you can control.
No, that's so sick. I think the paralysis by analysis is real, bro.
So real.
Sometimes I just be overthinking, overcoaching. I don't want to mess up. So
right.
But yeah, bro, it's just teach their own.
Yeah. So what about, dude, talk to me. We kind of just hit on a little bit, but a week in the life of a college football player.
Dude, a week in the life. All right, we'll give you the nitty gritty here.
We'll start Sunday. You just had a game Saturday. From Sunday till next Saturday, what's it?
Okay, so like if I've played a physical game, bro, I can't even sleep that night because I'm so achy.
Yeah.
And like I'm in pain. Like I'm sleeping maybe 3-4 hours.
The adrenaline takes a while to wear off too.
You're hyped up, especially if it's a home game. Like, dude, you get home at like 2 o'clock because you got food with your friends or like you went out and hung out with people or whatever. So I don't go to bed till like 4 or 5.
Right.
And then I wake up at 8 just because I'm like so achy, bro.
Right.
But then they have the training room. I mean, they have the training room open on Sundays. I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing. But dude, go hit the tubs. I don't know what you do.
You know,
I always go. I get a neck massage, bro, because my neck is always sore. So I get a neck massage, hit the ice tub, just get the inflammation down.
Yep.
And then Sundays, dude. Sundays are the best day of the week, in my opinion.
You like
you
Sundays?
just relax, dude. Like.
It depends on how Saturday went for me.
Exactly, dude. If you had a good game, bro, there's nothing better.
That is
than
true.
Just like
it's like the satisfaction. It's like your treat.
Yes.
You earned this Sunday.
Like when you get on the airplane after you played a good game and your phone's blowing up because you had like everyone was like, dude, you balled out and you got a win. So like versus Arkansas, everyone was like, dude, you balled. Like, congrats. Everybody's hyped. You're on the plane. Everyone's hyped up.
Dude.
And then you can go home and relax, watch college football that night, or you can go watch NFL football the next day. But dude, when you take an L and you have a bad game, dude, you're like dreading Monday morning, bro. You know what's coming.
It's like, but at the same time, it just eats at you until you get a chance to play again. So it's like, you don't have that Sunday of like, oh, this feels good. It's relaxing. Like Monday will come. No, it's like, okay, I need Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to happen, Friday, so we can get to next Saturday so I can make up for it. Yes, you know what I mean?
Like you can prove yourself again.
Yeah. So.
And the worst is like you're sitting there watching film, like knowing like you like know the comment that's coming from your coach. You're like, dude, I am about to get murdered. Because dude, like literally college football, like you're sitting in a room with like 15 other D1 athletes, D1 egos, like boys who are like got some confidence, got some swag, and you're just getting murdered. Like you're just getting obliterated by your coach. And like, bro, it happened to you in fall camp in front of everybody. It happened to me. Gosh. It happened to me last week. I had the special teams coordinator, the head coach, and my position coach and the defensive coordinator all yelling at me in front of the whole team. I was like just sitting there like, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Like,
but that's all you can do.
Take it on the chin.
You have
to take it on the chin. The second you start getting defensive and like your ego gets involved, like, dude, that's when you've lost.
You lose. And like for me, if I like one of my teammates doing that, like I lose respect for him.
For
like,
sure.
Bro, you don't have any accountability. Like
just eat it, bro. Like
everybody does it. We've all been through it. Like everybody messed up. Everybody has that play when it's coming up. You're like kind of like this.
You're cringy.
No, literally, like I'll be like sitting there. I'm like all like tense, and I'm like waiting for him to say something, like hoping he just misses it or something, but he never does.
Oh, dude,
comes up. Yeah, that bro.
Especially like my biggest pet peeve too is like we're in a team meeting and someone's on special teams and they mess up and the special teams coordinator goes, "Hey, like you got this, right?" And they go, or like they don't like they're not assertive with their like response. Like just say yes, sir. Just be like, got it. Yes.
That's on me. I got it next time. Like,
I mean, we're all guilty of it, but just like, you got to just eat it and just be like, all right, we're on to the next, you know? It's funny you bring that up because it's a tough gig. Yeah. But anyways, Monday, right? Like Monday, you're getting rallied for what happened Saturday.
Yep.
You're going through the corrections of the film. Usually it's not a good day. Mm-hmm. If you won, they're saying be humble, work harder. If you lost, they're saying what the heck, lock back in.
How can we fix this?
So Mondays are just kind of a grind.
Mondays, yeah. Actually, yeah, luckily, like, our
mentally, they're a grind.
Our staff is smart about giving us our bodies off on Sunday and Monday, which is good. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are a grind here. We got Bloody Tuesdays. Oh, Coach Hill loves his Bloody Tuesdays.
Oh, bro, like, my life flashes before my eyes during those practices. Like, bro, I'm talking, like, if you think your body feels bad after a game, like, I feel like Bloody Tuesday, I leave just as beat up.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
It's just one of those, like, it's good, though, dude. It's so good for the team.
You have to do it.
Yeah, dude. Bloody Tuesdays, for you guys listening, like, it's just, like, full pads. You're hitting. You're running. There's no breaks. There's no water breaks. Like, you're just this drill, next drill, special teams, punt. Then we got one-on-ones. Then we got, like, it's just, like.
Bro, the first water breaks period, like, 14 or something.
I know,
like,
dude.
I'm, like,
I'm huffing, I'm puffing, I'm cramping.
Oh, my gosh. It's, like. Yeah.
Dude, that's a grind.
And it's a lot of competition. So we actually don't do a lot of scout on Tuesday. It's
good on good.
Yeah. Going against the offense, full speed reps, and it's definitely good for us.
Good for us.
It's a good
So it's like
get the week started.
Yeah, you don't want to do those. You don't want to do the one-on-ones. You don't want to do the team. But then Saturday, when Saturday comes around, you're like, okay, I'm more confident now because I did those one-on-ones.
For sure. It's one of those things you don't want to do, but you have to do it. So you respect it. You appreciate it.
You respect it. You're like, when 6 p.m. on Tuesday rolls around, you're just thanking the heavens. You're like, I'm so happy this is over.
The worst for me is we go Tuesday, Bloody Tuesday, Wednesday morning lift, and then Wednesday is a shells practice, which is still it's
grinder.
Not much different. Like it's a little lighter on the body than Tuesday, but like not a lot.
And it depends on the special teams you're on.
Yes.
If you're it really depends on the special teams, because if you're on kickoff and if you're on punt return, punt's on Tuesday.
Okay.
Wednesday's like kick return, punt return.
Yeah.
So it's still a dogfight, bro.
Because now if you aren't on those special teams, you at least get a break during that period.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
If you're on those, you don't have a break the whole day.
You don't have a break all of Tuesday. You have a Wednesday 7 a.m. lift, and then you have that afternoon.
Yeah, bro. Wednesday's actually probably my least favorite day because I feel the worst those days. Yeah, that day. But
I feel that, bro.
Then Thursday rolls around, little helmets practice. Friday, you
Friday's just like a walkthrough.
Do some running to get the body like up and moving and get the blood flow. Get your legs ready for Saturday.
So, yeah, dude, that's a grind, boys. You gotta stay in the cold tubs. Oh, get the nutrition going. Get the water.
What's the biggest thing for you? Like, if I miss this, I know
I'm gonna feel bad.
Yeah,
dude, I've been battling shin splints like all fall camp. Like I just need to. I love hitting the cold tub if it's just for like a minute or two. Yeah, just to like bring my overall body temperature and like just to bring the inflammation down.
Yep.
Like I just need, whether it's a cold shower, whether it's just hitting the tub for a second. What about you?
Sleep.
Yeah.
Mine's my sleep.
How many hours you get in a night?
My goal, and I'm a bad sleeper, so it's really hard. Like if I get anything above 8, I'm happy. Like my goal's 8. My goal's like 10 every day. Rarely does it happen. Last week I was getting like 9 every night. I felt great.
Just because you're noggin? Just because it was like
just because I didn't like, honestly, because that was it was like, okay, I wanted to play Saturday, so I was like, I have to get this sleep.
Gotta do this.
It's the number one thing for your head, right? So it's like, but the reality is it's the number one thing for your whole body. So big sleep guy, I believe in it. I wish I was better at like when I hit the pillow, like falling asleep. I'm not very good at that. So I've kind of got like my routine dialed. But yeah, if I don't sleep well, it's like I got to schedule in a nap the next day. Otherwise, I know I'm going to be slow in the brain. So,
dude, sleep is essential.
Need it.
So hold on. So we're going into game 5.
Yeah.
Right? We're 3-1 right now.
Okay.
We have a bye week next week.
Right.
So that's exciting just because it's like you get a week off just to relax.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling good. We want to go 4-1.
Yeah.
That's obviously, we can go 4-1, 1-1 conference play into the bye week, feeling great about ourselves.
Also, a bye week after a loss sucks. Oh, the difference, for those who don't know, the difference in the bye week versus a win.
Oh, dude.
Or a win versus a loss, your bye week is completely different.
I agree. But then at the same time, I feel like, dude, when you're winning, it's like the coaches are nervous that you're going to get like too prideful and arrogant.
Yeah.
But you come off a loss, bro. Like you are running. You are like.
That's a long 2 weeks.
Of just battling.
Yeah. Kind of like we were talking about before. Now it's like I have to wait 2 weeks to get my get back.
For sure. But dude, let's talk about, like, I guess that now that it's late September.
Yeah.
You're kind of in like, you're in mid-season.
Right.
You can get the mid-season blues and go through the motions.
For sure.
Very doable.
Yeah.
And usually it's like around this time where the teams start to get injuries.
Right.
So I guess how do you stay locked in? Because I start seeing the leaves falling.
Right.
I start seeing, the pumpkin spice chai lattes starts like Starbucks starts like, firing those out.
Sweater weather.
Exactly, dude. I start getting a little festive. Your boy loves the festivities, love Halloween. Hard to stay locked in though sometimes. Just because it's mentally such a grind.
Right.
Like you're looking forward to that bye week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Are you going anywhere?
No.
You're staying here? Staying local?
Staying here, yeah.
Dude, I think I'm trying to get mobile. I think I'm trying to get mobile in Yosemite. Just go line my chakras.
Yosemite?
National Park. I've never been.
I used to live by it and I never went.
Oh, yeah, Fresno, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, let's talk about the fall activities. What are the best? This is my October. I will go toes with anybody. October is the best month of the year. It's better than Christmas in December.
I 100% disagree with that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a fall guy.
How?
I
What,
don't.
what do you not? What do you not like about fall?
Halloween. I don't like that summer's going away.
Okay.
Love football, but I like the
You like the August part, like the
August,
grass
September
is getting cut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the colors start to change, and it's pretty for like a week, and then it goes to winter, and then there's no. It's just kind of gloomy. I don't like that.
Gloomy?
Like because it's not yet. Fall is fine. I think it's more of like once fall happens, it means my summer's over, and it's gonna start to get depressing. Like
that is true. See, the fall's the only thing I'm holding on to before like the leaves are gone, and it's just like depressing winter.
That's fair. That's a good way to look at it.
So let's do like my favorite. The best thing about fall, in my opinion. Let's go. My top 3. That's my top 3 right now. General conference weekend. There's really nothing better. You got some cinnamon rolls coming out the oven. All right.
Yeah.
Family's posted up. You may have hit Home Depot that morning. You know, just fixing some stuff around the yard. All right. You're fixing stuff, and then 10 o'clock rolls around. I'm gonna lock in on the couch. I'm just gonna eat a little food. Right. And then you got the little break. You might turn on some college football. Like it's a good weekend. You're relaxed. Fair. You got your family together.
That's fair.
That's number 1 for me.
That is the best. The fall general conference is way better than the spring.
So
I don't, like just from like the vibes.
Oh, dude, amazing vibes.
It sounds stupid saying that, but yeah,
I agree. Number 2, though, I'm gonna say this: date nights in October. There's nothing better.
There's a lot of.
We can go to the pumpkin patch. We can carve pumpkins. Okay, we can go to the haunted house. We can rip a little scary movie together. When you're in high school, if you want to do some like hood rat stuff, you can go smash some pumpkins in the middle of the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a lot of different stuff you can do. I think October provides the most diverse like date nights. It's fun, little cold. We got the sweaters on, cuddle. You can cuddle up. Like there's just something in the air, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I mean,
but
as a married man,
see, that's the thing.
Is there less excitement, I guess?
Yeah, because like,
thing is, I love the adrenaline, bro. Like the spookiness. Like when
that's the other thing. I hate Halloween.
Really?
I think it's so dumb. I'll be the first to say it. I'll stand on funny. Like least favorite holiday. It's the worst holiday. Like adults in costumes is crazy to me.
That it is a little aggressive when the adults go crazy.
Like you got 2 adults and it's like they're dressed up. It's like, kid, where are your kids? It's like, oh, we don't have kids. It's like,
see, that's little, yeah. But I will say, look, as a youngin', you go trick or treating. In high school, you got dances, you got Monster Mash. You know, it's like it's fun, right? And then college and high school, you got parties on Halloween night. When you're an adult,
that's fair.
You can go trick or treating with your kids. When you're a grandpa or grandma, you got the little kids coming to the door. You know, you can get like the big size candy. You know, you can treat them well. So I think it is fun. Like in my opinion, like all the different ages, you know, there's something to look forward to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's valid actually.
And I'll say my last thing in October is just college football Saturdays.
Yeah,
we're raking leaves out in the yard. You know what I'm saying? We're going in, we're catching the prime time, the big noon game.
Did you ever rake leaves?
Of course I rake leaves, bro.
I don't know how they do it up there in Salt Lake.
We rake leaves. I mean, not for money, but, you know, we rake leaves around the yard.
Okay, that's fair.
Especially when we're doing a little service project, you know, helping people out.
Right.
Jumping in the leaf pile. Oh, it's a good time, bro. Jumping in a leaf pile. Sweater weather is too. I was a big skier growing up, so you're kind of getting excited. The ski premieres are coming around. You're getting hyped for ski season.
Yeah, that's valid. No, that all makes sense to me. I can see why you like fall.
It's like soup and sandwich. Like that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from October. Mm-hmm. Like Zupa's is like a perfect like restaurant to hit midday.
Yeah, see, I'm just like, it's just not me. That's at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to.
I feel that. So what's the best holiday? What's the best time of year?
Best holiday is Christmas, but I also like 4th of July.
Dude, 4th of July is so fire.
4th of July vibes, you can't beat that.
There's nothing better.
Christmas and 4th of July are like this for me, which I remember the first time my wife said that to me, and I was like,
you're crazy.
Like, she's like, 4th of July is my favorite holiday. I'm like, what about Christmas? She's like, I think I like 4th of July more. I'm like, what the heck? And then I realized I'm like, I actually like, that's the best, best day of the year. Like,
nothing better. Where were you this 4th of July?
A spike ball tournament.
Oh, dude, that's gas.
Me and my brother, I was so mad we lost. Bro, it was like, these people had these crazy serves. They would hit the net and go 90 degrees. Like, they had, on one of their games, I think 15 of their 21 points came on the serve. And it's like, bro, like, we We didn't even practice. Like the night before, we went and played some spike ball with some people to like freshen up.
Yeah, touch up on the skills.
But next year we're getting them. We're gonna take it. We've got.
Yeah, you have to.
We're more prepared now.
Get your lick back, baby.
So
take a full year.
Yeah.
No, I think. Yeah, dude, it's interesting how everyone just different tastes for everybody, bro. I think that's interesting.
It's each
I like Christmas, dude, but like, it's a lot more fun when you got a little booth thing on your side.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
When you're single and you're just like ripping finals and you're just
when you're single and you're back at your parents' house, it's like
hey mom, like they're all asking me like Ben,
because
like, what's
then
going
you're
on?
like you're back in high school again.
Yes,
you're like a 15-year-old again at your parents for Christmas. Like, no, I feel that.
My mom's giving me the chore list. I'm like, okay, mom, love you. All right, I do want to preface that your boy did go a little bit viral this week on the College Game Day TikTok. Hit my little dance after the sack.
So let me ask you about that.
Your boy did get roasted by his position coach after he did that, but you know what?
Were you in the meeting when Kalani said something about it too?
He did.
Were you at the meeting?
I was
yesterday?
in my MRI yesterday. Why did you stop that? What did he say?
Oh yeah, never mind then.
What did he say? Was he roasting me?
Oh, he roasted. Well, I mean, he wasn't trying to roast you. He was talking about how we need to be like more unified as a team.
Oh,
it's like when you. And his point he was trying to make is when our quarterback gets sacked, someone better go help him up. He shouldn't be picking himself up.
Yeah.
When we get a sack, we need to celebrate as a team. We score a touchdown, we celebrate as a team. He's like, we have people doing dances after they get sacks and after they score. It's like we need to be a team. And I was like sitting there. I didn't know you weren't in the meeting. I laughing.
Wasn't in there.
But
I know, dude, and I do understand that absolutely. Let's celebrate with the team, but you gotta bring a little juice, bro.
You gotta have fun.
You gotta have a little fun. Like
no, I do understand.
I do 100% yes. Like I should have for sure turned around, but I should have done the dance with somebody.
Yeah, that's what you need.
Maybe we cook some like
we got to get a dance.
We cook that up. But yeah, dude, you gotta have a little fun. If you're not having fun, bro, you're not doing it right, in my opinion. Like
100%.
Walking on eggshells all the time. Like, dude, just go have some fun, let loose a little bit.
And I'm a big celebration guy.
Dude, it's so like bringing the juice on a celebration like makes it so fun. And I like that Coach Hill loves that.
Yeah,
Coach Hill loves bringing the juice after you make a big play.
Bro, that was probably. And I want to keep hitting this, but at Utah State, that was probably my favorite thing we did in our spring game.
Yeah.
All celebrations legal. You get a pick. You had people punting the ball into the stands, like whole team, whole sideline rush in the field. Like it was so fun. That's why when I got here, I get my first pick and I just launched the ball up in the air, and then that was
coach was mad at you.
And we can hit on that in a second because you brought that up earlier, and I want to tell that story. But where did you like? Do you? Because I always wanted to do a celebration, but I'm the worst like thinking of them in the moment.
Yeah, no.
Were you practicing it in the mirror like you're at home? Like
I wouldn't say I was practicing, but I was like, dude, if I get like a pick six or something, like I'm gonna do this.
So you have it
right? Like when I did like my little like wheelie throttle like game one, like I was like that was in my mind like the week of, and like when I was early on, like I always plan something the week of just because like I'm like, dude, I don't look like a Dumbo. Right. Make a play and you get up and you
don't know what to do.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like, dude, all the pros like got a little swag. They always got like
you have to.
They make a play, dude. They've got something planned in their head. I love when like in the NFL when they like plan a celebration.
Yeah, the whole team's like
what did the Bengals? Did you see the Bengals yesterday?
I didn't see
Logan Wilson got a pick and like they all 11 of them had a choreographed like dance like. They were like, I think it was, I don't know, they were like sliding to the right. It was fun.
That's so funny.
That just makes football fun.
No, for sure.
Yeah, you did launch that ball. Was that fall camp when you picked it off and you just launched it into the stands?
Yeah. Dude, that was the craziest thing. Talk about being called out in front of a coach. That was the craziest thing I've ever, because that was when I got roasted in special teams.
Oh, that's what yeah. Dude, that was.
Bro.
Well, because I was in the coaches meeting before they roasted you. Yeah. And they're like, Crew Wakely's a tough kid. Like, he'll be able to take it. And I'm like,
and that's what he told me afterwards. I'm like, yeah. Coach Hill's like,
yeah, I can take it, but I don't like it.
I'm like, yeah, I can take it, but I'd rather not. Like, now everybody thinks you hate me.
Yeah, like, chill.
Because what happened was, so for people who weren't there, we were in a special teams meeting. Okay, yeah. So we're going over and
everybody, like, the whole team is in this meeting.
Yeah, and so one of the things that day we were emphasizing our, like, long stride, short stride drill. And so they wanted to show a clip of someone doing a long stride, short stride. So what they did is they showed the clip of the day before in practice, I had an interception, and one of the running backs came over and was practicing his, like, short stride. Oh, yeah. Aiden. And so, like, Aiden. So they show that, and then out of nowhere, I'm like, oh, okay, kind of cool, right? And then out of nowhere, they, like, bring up that I threw the ball, and Coach Hill stands up, and he's like, and just so you know, like, we can't be doing this stuff. We got to act like we've been there before, because then the next play, Dick Slap gets beat on a corner route right after I told him it was coming. Like, and so then they show the next play of me getting a ball caught on me, and I was like, all of a sudden my pick
You go from highest of highs
turns
to
into
lowest
negative. And like it went on for like a good like 2-3 minutes, and everybody was kind of like sitting there like it was almost where it was kind of awkward. And I was like,
I know him. Like, come on.
Isaac Rex comes up to me afterwards. He's like, "Hey, dude, sorry." I was like, "I'm good, bro." Like, he like felt bad. He's like, "You didn't deserve that." I was like, "It is what it is."
Funny, dude.
Yeah, that one caught me
so
off guard.
good, dude. I think everybody I think the biggest thing about college football, which is so good, is like you getting rallied like this, like publicly embarrassed. Like it's so good for the character.
It is.
Like you can't take yourself too seriously. You can't be too prideful because like you just like, dude, everybody gets got.
Right.
Everybody gets got. And like whether like I watch NFL games, bro. I've seen freaking all pro linebackers get got. And I'm like, bro, everybody gets got. It's just you got to keep like you cannot let it spiral. Like you can't have that and then just start to like resent the coach, resent everybody, start playing on eggshells, dude. You just got to like keep your cool, stay poised, and like whatever happens, bro, bring the juice, play your play. But like, dude, don't get out. Like we were just talking about it. You can't get outside of yourself.
You just got to know who you are.
For sure.
And you got to know what's your identity? Like, oh, I just made a bad play. That's not me. Like, this is me. And like, otherwise, if you start thinking like, oh, I'm this player because I'm in this play, like it's a bad play. Like, if you let that get in your head, you're done for.
Yeah, dude. A good play can make you. A bad play can make you. It's all about that.
So, dude, let's hit this. Let's look at the matchups this week.
Oh, dude, we're not placing bets, but we're placing our thoughts,
our predictions.
Our predictions.
There you go.
It's a great synonym right there.
So, week 5. Some matchups. Okay. Utah, Oregon State.
I'm gonna take Utah. Utah looks good, bro.
A 10-19 matchup. Utah's 10. Oregon State's 19.
Oregon State's been good though, dude. They're good.
They lost last week to Wazoo.
They're underrated. But like, dude, last year they finished strong. I do think they got a good culture going over there. I'm taking Utah.
I'm taking Utah. I think their defense will shut down Tua Tagovailoa.
Is Cam Rising back this week?
His name's not
no, it's a DJ Ungialele.
I went to the Utah camp with that dude, and I remember he was there.
Is he your age?
No, he was like, I think he's like a year younger than me. But I'm like, bro, what are you like? What position do you play? He's like quarterback. I'm like,
bro, light up in the freaking 3-tech, please. Come on, lick.
Bro, okay,
big boy.
Penn State, Northwestern.
Penn State.
Yeah, Penn State.
Penn State. We got Penn State all day.
Okay, Florida or Kentucky?
Ooh, I think Kentucky's been playing good though. Or no, Duke's been playing really well. I'm taking Florida on this one. You see that catch by their receiver?
Kentucky's 4-0.
Kentucky's kind of solid right now, huh? They've been playing good ball.
The catch by the Florida receiver?
Yeah, Pascal or whatever.
That one-handed.
In traffic, and he got
And
bopped.
it was reverse hand. It wasn't this hand. It was he went over the top. That was crazy.
That was sick.
The problem is the only Florida game I've really watched was the Florida-Utah game, and they looked awful.
I know. They did not look good. I feel like they bounced back, though.
I'm going to go Kentucky. Upset alert.
Upset. I know. I'm placing conservative predictions right here.
Yeah. Okay. Lost my place. USC, Colorado.
Dude, I was not bought into Coach Prime, but now I am. Add me to the bandwagon. I'm going with Colorado, baby.
You think off the win they're gonna bounce back, or off the loss they're gonna bounce back?
I think Prime's gonna have them do a bloody Tuesday, and then they're gonna be back in business.
Hey, it's the details that
I don't know, dude. But USC looks good too. But I'm gonna go. Yeah, upset alert. Let's go Prime, baby.
I'm taking USC. Georgia, Auburn.
Georgia.
Yeah,
that's an easy dub.
Okay, here's a good.
What about Bama? Who's Bama playing this week?
Let me look before I answer this one while I'm looking. Kansas, Texas. Texas is ranked 3. Kansas is ranked 24.
Dude, I hope Kansas makes that a good game, just so we can get a good gauge about where Texas is, because Texas is looking solid, man. That's a game we got to come to play, bro.
So who do you think's gonna win?
I'm gonna say Texas, but hopefully it's like a nail biter.
I want Kansas to win, but I think
exactly. I want Kansas to win because it makes us look better. But Texas looks solid, bro.
Michigan, Nebraska. Michigan.
Bro, I'm gonna go Michigan. That's Taylor Lewan's alma mater and Will Compton's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Will went to Nebraska. They got a little battle going on. I'm gonna go Michigan on that one.
Okay. What about this one? This is a good matchup. LSU, Ole Miss.
Ooh, gotta go with my guy Jackson Dart over Ole Miss.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking going 10 toes down on that guy.
Shout out. No, yeah, I'm going Ole Miss too. J Dart's
the man.
He rips that thing.
Yeah, he's a stud.
Okay, just a couple more. Oregon, Stanford.
Oregon, easy.
Yeah, they're looking good.
Though, shout out my guy Scotty Edwards on Stanford.
Who's that?
Plays safety. Titans to the end, baby. That's my Olympus alum right there.
There you go.
Holding it down.
Okay, a top 25 matchup. Notre Dame, Duke. Let's talk about that after.
Dude, Duke looks good, bro.
You think?
Duke's been kind of balling lately.
Haven't watched anything in
Duke beat Clemson, right? Game 1, I think. I want to say. Could be totally wrong. But
no, I think you're right.
I'm gonna go Duke. Why not?
Yeah, they beat Clemson game 1.
I can love when
the
the
team
team gets a little momentum.
I'm gonna take Duke as well. They've played one less game than Notre Dame, so they're probably a little healthier. Also,
that Ohio State matchup was crazy.
Yeah, I would imagine they're banged up. How are you gonna have 10 dudes on the field 2 plays in a row?
Dude, all I know is that it would be an 11-man homicide on our team if that happened. There would be 11 dead guys come that next Monday.
Because they ran right. You saw that, right?
Bro, they
ran right where he was, and he barely got in. He's not scoring that if you have your 11th guy in.
You saw the Notre Dame coach touched on it. He was like, it was too late, right? And they were out of timeouts.
Take the penalty. You're already on the 2-yard line.
Might as well.
Like what?
Right? Yeah, that's bro, that's tough. Yeah, in a pinch. I understand where he's coming from, but in a pinch when bullets are flying, it's end of the game.
Right.
You still got to be locked in.
You couldn't afford the penalty, but
you could have.
I'm thinking about it, and I remember after he said that, I thought about him
was that 4th and goal? It was 4th and goal, right?
I don't know.
3 seconds left.
It was whatever it was. It was the last play because there wasn't enough time for another one. But it's that's my point. It's the last play.
Take it.
Take the penalty. Run someone in there. Worst case scenario.
No, dude, I know.
But also, here's the thing. They had 10 guys on the field to play before.
I didn't know that.
So you have time.
I bet they are kicking themselves in meetings right now. That's such a big matchup.
For that reason, I'm not taking Notre Dame. I'm taking Duke.
Take Duke. I know the Notre Dame's head coach is a heartthrob. All the shorties love him. Dude's 29, I swear.
Okay, 2 more here. Oh, by the way, so Alabama's playing Mississippi State.
Mm-hmm. Mississippi State. I'm taking Bama. Roll Tide, baby. Shout out Cameron Latu, my guy.
How about he's at the Niners?
He's at the Niners, but
good for him.
Bama alum.
Good for him. Okay, South Carolina, Tennessee.
Ooh, I'm taking the Gamecocks.
No,
I'm going with Spencer Rattler, baby.
No, I'm anti-Rattler. I'm always
really.
Yeah. I shouldn't say I'm anti-Rattler, but yeah.
I understand that. I don't know.
I think he's the most overhyped college football player that's ever
really
been in college football.
Really? Yeah. See, dude, I was kind of on my mission.
The amount of hype he had coming in before he had done anything was
yeah, I was kind of on my mission when that happened. But yeah, I can understand that. Tough gig though, dude. Having a few bad games, getting the bench, having Caleb Williams come in, be the man. He's trying to get his lick back, bro. He's on his revenge tour. It's like when a girl breaks up with you. You got to go win.
Good for him.
You got to go to it. You got to go find a new situation and thrive.
Good for him.
But yeah, I'm going with the Gamecocks.
Okay, and then last one, BYU Cincinnati. Score prediction.
Ooh.
Because obviously I know who you're picking.
I'm going 27-17 BYU. It's going to be kind of a dogfight.
That's a good one.
27-17. I like that.
I like that too.
I think our offense is going to lock you in, get some good field position, good special teams play. We're going to have 2 field goals. Will Ferrell's going to go crazy. We're going to hold them under 21 points. That's the goal of ours.
Let's go.
Crew Wakely with an interception. This is Crew Wakely's stat line come Friday. All right, here we go. Crew Wakely, INT. Okay. He's going to be a dog defender. He's going to come. He's going to rob an over route. All right. And then we're going 7 tackles, 6 solo, and a sack.
I like that. That's a good game.
7 tackles, 6 solo, a sack, and an INT.
Okay, we'll come back to this. We'll see how close.
Yeah, there we go. That's a good stat line. And one of the tackles is coming on kickoff. Are you on kickoff this week?
No, I'm a 2. I got bumped down to the 2 on kickoff now.
still, it's fine.
But
He'll be locked in.
But
you never know.
Last time I was a 2 on kickoff, I played the whole second half on kickoff. So
easy. Tackle coming on kickoff. Shout out my guy Raider Demooney with a great tackle. Shout out my guy Sione Moa with another great tackle.
They were flying down on kickoff.
We're having great special teams play last week.
That was awesome.
I thought.
Dope. Okay. Well,
hey,
that wraps it up.
Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm honored to be back. Hopefully we get a little something going week to week, having fun with it.
Yep.
You know, this is our first little time. We're gonna get a little schedule going, a little menu going, but
yep.
Appreciate y'all.
See you guys next week.